What is up? What is up? What is up, y'all? Give me 1 second. Sorry. Let me go and get in here on this chat. I'm probably actually going to end up changing the title again because I started to do, I was last minute, I was supposed to be trying to get this project ready so that I could build it so I didn't have to get it ready on stream, which is something I really don't want to do on stream because it's just going to be too much because it's just going to have to go around and around. So I was trying to get this project ready, but it's a good job notification on. Hey, that's what's up. But I was trying, oh, what the hell? Why did they just flip my whole, why did they just flip my whole text? I don't even know how that happened. I don't even know how to fix it. Because when I had 3, it was fine. I must have just clicked the random button. Oh, okay, there we go. I was gonna say, what's going on? It says Mars is Foothold. This is my new channel. Hey, that's what's up, man. That is what's up. How are you today? Give me 1 second though, because I'm trying to, and I think I lost my other phone, which is crappy. But yes, I was gonna end up making a project today, but then I didn't have none of it ready because y'all, I was literally struggling so hard to just try and get a project into my GitHub. Like, I still didn't even figure it out, so I need to, like, after the stream, try to fucking literally just upload this project. And I'm like, yo, this is just, and it's just painful. It was painfully, like, messing with me. So give me 1 second as I change this because I don't want the title to be something we're probably not going to do today. What is up, Cosmos? What is up? What is up? So what we're actually going to do is we're just going to have to hop on Free Code Camp in all honesty because that's really all we could do today because I couldn't get nothing to get done. But what is going to be super cool though is that we're going to be building a local storage with Free Code Camp, so I can't wait to take you all along. What is up, Cosmos? Says, please show your GitHub. I actually don't have nothing on GitHub. That's the issue. I was trying to put it on GitHub and I can't figure out how to do it. And I would love to do it on stream, but the problem is that that's just going to be distracting for the people who are actually here for some content. So yeah, so it sucks. I would love to show my GitHub if I can get my projects on my damn GitHub. Like, I literally can't, so I'm gonna have to do it after stream. So what's the problem? It's just like, it's literally as simple as it sounds. I just can't get my projects on GitHub, like, and I'm like, I've never done it before, so try to explain it to someone who's never done it before, it's very difficult. I've been trying to go through Git Bash, but it's just hard. I would show you, but the problem is like, for this live stream, I'm trying to solve some code. So it's like, I don't want to like, for the people that are here for the code or are going to come for the code, I don't want to like distract it by trying to upload something on GitHub. I could probably do it at the end of my stream, but I just don't want to do it before my stream. So give me a second. You said GitHub is a good stream? Not really. If the whole time I'm going to be uploading on, like just trying to upload projects, not making nothing, I don't think that would be a good stream at all. But hold on, real quick, I gotta end up going on my Discord, letting people know I'm live. I'm live right now. I don't think that would be a good stream at all, because all it would literally be is just me putting all my projects on GitHub. I think that would, like, if I joined someone's stream and that was what they did, I would be like, this is boring. So like, I'll definitely do it at the end of my stream, because I do need help trying to upload it. I don't know where I'm going wrong, in all honesty. But y'all know, at the end of the stream, I'd be chatting it up. So I just uploaded that I'm live on multiple places. So now let's finally go and hop in on this. If I just lost my mouse. Give me a second. I don't know where the hell my mouse went. Oh my goodness. I don't know what that was going on. All right, so let's go and just start this project up. We're going to be doing this local storage by building a to-do app, and this is a web browser feature that lets web applications store key value pairs persistently with the user's browser. This allows web apps to save data during one session, then retrieve it in a later page session. Oh my god, if I could speak. In this to-do application, you'll learn how to handle from inputs, manage local storage, perform CRUD, which is create, read, update, delete, operations, which I feel like I've already done all of this, to be honest, because I have created a to-do list before. I'm assuming they're talking about a to-do list. But I don't think I've took any notes like on this type of stuff. So that would be super, super damn cool. Let me try and go onto this next page. Oh, so this is nice. This is a weird little to-do app. It looks different, but we add a task. Oh, even a description is allowed. That's pretty cool, man. Like, I don't know. Let's go groceries or something. Groceries. I actually, no, not even groceries. Let's do like read. We want to read. And then you can even set like a day. Let's say we want to read today. Finish reading entire book. It's actually pretty cool. And then does it just pop up like, oh my goodness. That is pretty cool. I don't like that it's a delete though. Wouldn't it be nice to like check it? A delete is kind of sad. And then you can edit, exit out, delete, it's gone. Okay, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. It says on GitHub, navigate to your site's repository, decide which publishing source you want to use, create the entry. Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, it's like, with you even writing it like that, that's just gonna confuse me. So it's like, I literally would have to, like, y'all would pretty much have to, like, guide me on the screen, but that's why I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna end up doing it later, because I know if I try to do it now, I'm just gonna end up screwing myself. So you will learn local storage works in JavaScript by building a to-do app. Local storage is a web storage feature of JavaScript that lets you persist data by storing the data as a key value. Oh, okay, so when they were saying local storage, I thought they were talking about like, I don't know, I just thought they meant like saving. I didn't know that this was an actual like web extension or web storage feature that they have for JavaScript. So that's pretty cool. So then let me put that down. I'm gonna go step 1, and then we're gonna go local storage is a web. I wonder if I have ever used it and just didn't know. Is a web storage feature, because I built a lot of things with JavaScript and I don't know. So of JavaScript that lets you, so let me go, that lets you persist data by storing the data as a key value. As a key value pair. Okay, so then that's good. We're good there. All right, see you later, Cosmos. See you later. So it says, in HTML and CSS for this project that you've been provided, take a look at the files to get you familiarized with them. So begin by accessing the task form, this and that with the element get by ID. I mean, whoa, I'm literally not even saying it correctly. With element get, whoa, I'm still saying that wrong. Get element by ID, what the heck? Okay, so we gotta declare these variables. We're gonna have task form. Let me uppercase the F here. Oops, why am I doing that? I put like that weird little thing. We're gonna have to go const confirm close dialog. And then we're gonna equal this. Const confirm close dialog. I think I wrote that right. And then we gotta go const open task form. If I can spell form, and then button. They also have a session storage. Okay, that's pretty cool. I wonder if they're gonna show me that or they're only gonna show me this. Let's see what they're gonna do. So then document.get element by ID. And then we gotta go and see what the ID is to be exact. But let's just copy and paste this over here so we can go and get the IDs. So the ID is just task form, which we can honestly just copy and paste here. It says, do you have Instagram and am a full stack web dev? We can help each other out. Yes, I do have an Instagram. It's literally right on the screen at the bottom right. That is my Instagram. But then also in the description, I do have a Discord as well. So definitely, you could definitely check out my Discord as well. We got a bunch of people in there. I think we got like 54 or something like that. It's a pretty cool Discord, and a lot of people help guide each other there. Now we need to look for what my next ID is. Hold on, this is probably going to be more difficult if I leave that open. My next ID, we got the task form. Oh my god, there's so much stuff here. What the hell? What am I declaring again? I need to find something for open task button. What? That's going to be difficult as hell to find. So this is the close one. So I'm assuming the open one is just the same thing, but it just says open. But never mind, we found it. I almost went to a whole different website. Okay, perfect. Wait, did they show? Oh, they show it up here. I'm stupid. I thought they wanted me to go like fetch it. We don't got to talk about this, and I still put it in the wrong one. Well, honestly, I think all you got to do is just switch it to close. What a waste of time. I'm like sitting here doing gymnastics for no reason. Oh, this is confirm. Oh wait, no, never mind. We gotta do confirm. Oh yeah, no, it is confirm. Oh yeah, so it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. Okay, never mind. I think I was looking at the other one. Okay, fine. Like this. There we go. We got that. So anyone from the UK here? I feel like I definitely had other people from the UK in here, but probably not. Probably not today. Probably not today. It says you need to access more elements with the get element by ID. So this time we're going to do the close button. Okay, so this whole time they wrote it. Crazy work. So I'm just going to copy and paste everything up here and just fit everything in because we don't got time for this. So we're going to get the close button form to be right here. Then we're going to get the close task button, which seems like it's going to be for this one. Perfection. And then we're going to do the add or update button, which we're going to have to copy and paste here. And then add or update button, which is going to have to be copied and pasted here. Perfection. And then last but not least, we got to go with the cancel button. Cancel, cancel, cancel button, which we're going to throw here. If you guys are new here, man, it'll be super dope if you hit that subscribe button. I go live every single day, normally around 12 p.m. EST, but I kind of screwed myself today, but I'm probably going to go live at the correct time tomorrow. All right, let me go and close this, and then that should be it, unless I wrote something wrong. So this is close task form button. Says you should get the ID to access the close task form button, which I did, but I don't know what exactly is wrong from there. Then close task, we should assign the close task. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm like, am I talking faster than I'm thinking? And then it says element to the variable, and don't forget to use const to declare the variable. So you should assign close task form button, element to the variable, close task form button. And yeah, that's what I did. I honestly don't know. Oh, is it because I don't even know why it's spaced like that with that. This, how are you doing? I'm doing great. It says try to create code in groups. From where? Like on my Discord? I think that'd be pretty cool. What is up, Kay? What is up? My bad, y'all, for streaming so late in the day. I don't know what's been going on with my free code camp. Well, honestly, I can't tell if it's my computer or my free code camp. Because, like, I even went to go check, like, everything to see, like, if my computer is just not running smoothly or something. Because, like, I feel like it's been taking a little bit longer to, like, load stuff. And, oh, okay. I was like, okay, maybe it is my computer. It probably is, because, like, I don't know what the hell has been going on, man. But that's why I was trying to, this is what you're learning local storage. Yes, I am learning local storage today. That is what I'm learning. But yeah, so I'm just assuming that it must be something with my damn computer, man. Oh, what's up, Anacat? I didn't even notice that was you. But no, yeah, so that's why I was trying to transfer my stuff to GitHub, just so I could use it as, like, a storage, because I'm like, yo, I don't know if it's, like, the storage on my laptop. Maybe there's even more deeper stuff going on. I probably have, like, an update that I didn't do. But it says next access the discard. So we got this. So we're going to go const. We got to go const discard button. Let's make this very quick. Equals. And then document get element by ID, which I don't understand why I didn't just write that. And then we got to do discard button like this here. Okie doke. My thing is, like, we're so used to already declaring variables. I don't understand why they don't just declare it for us and then make us learn the rest. You know what I mean? Because the rest of the stuff is probably going to be the stuff that we don't know. So then now we got to go tasks containers, which technically I could have just wrote the same thing because all it's separated by is just like a dash, if anything. So let me try and do that. So I think it's supposed to be like a dash like that. Oh, I'm messing up. I must have put it in the wrong spot. Discard tasks containers. You should use the get element by ID. Maybe I'm supposed to use let. Oh no, they want me to declare by const. You should assign the title input to title input. Yeah, title input to title input. Did I not do that? Oh, they uppercased it. All right, we're good. We're good. My goodness, it says burn local storage in your memory. You'll always need it. No, yes, big facts. I cannot wait to end up learning it because I already kind of assumed that I probably would need it. And I thought I've used it before, which I think I did, but I think I used it like really quickly. I feel like I learned it. I must have learned it like really fast or something because I don't really remember exactly what it was, but I do know that I definitely used it before. Document. I'm like, what's going on here? I feel like I still wrote that wrong. No, I didn't. Okay, so get element by ID. Close that out, and then we need to go for date input. So they're just gonna keep making me do this. I don't understand why they didn't just do this part. In all honesty, why didn't they just do this part? Because this part is just, it's kind of boring. Okay, let's go. Last but not least, because now I see why you don't want to copy and paste it, because they uppercased it. Imperfection, we got that done. By the way, we're on day 144. I just have not updated this screen. Can this please? At this point, it just must be my laptop. At this point, it must be my damn laptop. I don't know. Because I thought maybe my laptop just needed a little bit of a rest. But it's like, nope. Actually, you know what? I just realized I could reset it. But then that probably is gonna... Oh. What the hell? What the hell is happening? Okay, give me 1 second. Hopefully this just goes through. Well, resetting it did kind of help a little bit. Now it's moving a bit more faster. So the boring part is nobody talks about, but is very essential. No, yeah. No, I mean, I was saying boring in the sense of like, having to keep copying and pasting, declaring these variables. Unless that's what you're talking about, like saying that that's essential. But it's like, yes, but it's like, I won't forget how to declare a variable at this point. Just declare it for us. So here we go. Declare a, so I'm going to do a const. This is where it gets a little different. Data that equals an empty array. If I can please do this right, because every time I do an empty array, I mess it up. Ow. This array will store all the tasks along with the associated data, including the title. So this storage will enable you to keep track of these tasks, display them on the page, and save them to local storage. So use the let task variable and set it to an empty object. Okay, so then now we're doing two things here. So now we're going current task. If I can uppercase the T, current task, and then we're leaving that as an empty object. Okay, we finally did this right. Finally, that's what I've all been waiting for. Next, it says now you will work on opening and closing the form model. In earlier projects, you learned how to add and remove classes. Yes, we did. So there is another method with the class list property is the toggle. Oh yes, I've used toggle before, which I didn't really understand what it was. But I used it and it was definitely more helpful because I didn't have to write like multiple things. It just was like once you click, toggle it on, toggle it off. It was like pretty cool. So it says toggle method will add the class if it's not present on the element and then remove the class if it is present. Okay, so I like that. So toggle class will add the class if it is not present on the element. Okay, so I like this. I like this little definition here. And remove. Oh my god, so it was so crazy because like before all of this, I was rewatching some of my old like streams and it was only tiny clips. Like I just would go in, fast forward, see what I was saying. And it's so crazy like how far I ended up coming. Like most of the streams in the beginning were literally me just trying to get my responsive web design cert. Like that was just so crazy looking back at that. So add an event listener to the open task form button element and pass in click event for the first argument and an anonymous callback function for the second argument. Inside the callback function, use the class.toggle. Okay, so let's go slow. We're gonna go open. Oh my gosh, I hate this charger. We're gonna go open task. Actually, I'm gonna unplug it because it's fully charged at this point. It is fully charged. So let's go open task form button element and pass in. So add event listener. All right, there we go. Put the quotes. We're going click in here, and then we gotta hit the comma, and then we're going to do the anonymous callback function. I think is what this is. I'm not too sure. And they're saying inside of that, it says inside of the callback function, use this on the task form. So then I guess we're going task form dot class list dot toggle. I would hope so. And then you're gonna toggle hidden. And then now when you click on the add new task button and see the form. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. And then nothing else works. So that's pretty sick. So we basically decided to create this all, but we hid it already. So we created it in the HTML, but then we hid it with the CSS. So I think that's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. So step 7, give me 1 second. Step 7 is a model, or I think is how you would pronounce that. I'm not too positive. Oops, what the hell am I doing? A model is an element that prevents all interaction with elements outside it until the model has been dismissed. The HTML dialog element has a show model method that can be used to display the model dialog. Oh, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. And that says that is the HTML does that, or there's something that says the HTML dialog element. So HTML dialog element has a show model method that can be used to display a model dialog box on a web page. So used or can be, because it says can be used, so that possibly means it has different usages. So it can be used to display a model dialog box on a web page. So that's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. So next it says, now add an event listener to the closed form task button or closed task form button variable and pass in a click event. Okay, so we got this. We're basically doing the same thing, but this time we're going to be showing this or show this model inside of here. So we're going to go form button dot add event listener, and then we got to go with click here, and I'm assuming we're doing that callback function. Oops, wait a second. Oh yeah. And then we drop down, and then for the callback function, call the show model method on this element, which we can copy and paste, and then we got to do dot show uppercase M model like this, and then this will display the model discard and cancel buttons. Does it work though? Okay, no. So it's supposed to show something. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna go with read gibberish. Okay, the add task button doesn't work either. Oh yeah, because I'm stupid. I'm literally making the JavaScript right now. What would make me think that would go through? Or that would work? Okay, let's go and see. Unless I'm supposed to put discard and cancel buttons in there. Yeah, I think I misunderstood that. So it says you should call the add event listener method on the closed task form. Oh, never mind. I think I just forgot to uppercase task. Or it could be something else. This is running test. Your event listener should listen to the click. Your event listener's callback should call the show method on this. So I'm going to do a callback function for the second one. Show model on this. I don't see where I went wrong. You should call the add event listener method on the close task form. Oh my goodness, it was my uppercase. Once again, we don't got to talk about this. That was crazy. So if the user clicks the cancel button, you want to cancel the process. 1 second. You want to cancel the process and close the model so the user can continue editing. The HTML dialog element has a close method that can be used to close a model dialog box on a web page. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So all we got to do is just put .close, honestly, because that's going to be quite simple to understand. But .close is a method where you can just close the dialog box, which is super sick. So now we need to add an event listener on the cancel button and make sure you uppercase where it needs to be uppercased. So add event listener, please. Oh wait, I think I had that. Wait, am I spelling that right? Am I spelling event listener right? I don't know why, but it just starts to look, okay, I was gonna say, it starts to look funnier and funnier, man. So I knew I wrote it wrong. So listener, like, I don't understand. Okay. Then we're going click, comma, and I believe click for my first one, and we're doing the same thing again. Okay, doke, drop down. Oops. Hold on. Because why did I even end up outside of that? All right, drop down. Then for the callback function, call the close method on the confirm close dialog, which is super simple. And then we got to, oh wait, no, dot close. And then we got to do that. So that should be easy. It says almost crashed my PC trying to create 1 million posts for a single user in database using a for loop. Oh my goodness. That is crazy, man. That is crazy. If the user clicks the discard button, you want to close the model showing the cancel and discard buttons, then hide the for model. So then now, I didn't even know we had a discard button declared. But honestly, we declared so many things up there that I just have not been paying attention to. But add event, bro. Okay, no, that is how you spell event. Okay, because I'm like, at this point, am I just misspelling things or what? So this time, I think we're going with user clicks. Yes, it's supposed to be click again. So add an event listener to the discard button. Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure it's probably the same thing because they're not really talking about it. So now with the confirm close dialog dot, then use the dot close on that. So we got this. Also use class list to toggle from hidden on the task form. I don't know what's going on here. Did I spell this wrong? Close dialog dot close. I don't know what's going on there. There's a couple of red underlines here, so something is wrong, which we'll end up figuring out pretty soon. But let's just go to task form. Let's just keep it pushing. Class list. And then we need to dot. Wait, no, do we dot again? No, I think we don't. We just go straight into it and we just hit hidden. So I don't know exactly what the hell I mistyped. Add event listener. Did I spell add event listener wrong? Oh, I'm forgetting my comma. Okay, there we go. That should, oh, I thought that was gonna end up working. So your event listener should use the class list toggle. Oh, toggle. So I'm supposed to do dot toggle as well. Okay, there we go. I was like, what are we talking about? Okay, so we got that. I don't know how to seed bulk data, so I'm just experimenting. Took it too far. No, hey, that's all right. That is all right. Sometimes that's how we have to learn, is by like going down that route and then being like, okay, this isn't the route. I just realized that my sub goal, I would go and change it, but my laptop is like doing some crazy stuff. But we already hit the sub goal of 1,400, but now we're on a new sub goal. I at least want 1,410. That's all I want for today. 2 subscribers, that'll be pretty damn dope. So if you're new here, you want to continue to follow along this journey, hit that subscribe button. So, sorry, it's like a fly in here. Now that you have opening, closing the model, it's time to get the values from this input data. So add a submit. No, I gotta slow down. Add a submit for the task form, which we could do. Form dot add event listener, and then we got to close that out, and this time we're going submit instead of click, which I think we're still, then they want me to do a perimeter. So real quick, I think they still want me to do this, but they want the perimeter to be E. Inside the curly braces, use the prevent default method to stop it. Okay, yeah, and I think this goes by itself, so this stops the page from refreshing. You should, oh, I forgot to do it to the E. We don't gotta talk about that. We don't talk about Bruno over here. All right, let's keep this pushing. If y'all are new here, man, hit that subscribe button. That'll be super dope. To hit 1,410 subscribers, I'll be amazed. The more steps we solve, the closer we get to my certification. So you'll need to determine whether the task being added to the task data array already exists or not. If the task does not exist, then you'll need to add an array, but if it does exist, you'll need to update it. So to accomplish this, you can use the find index method. Perfection. We are learning about a new method here, so we're going to step 11, find index method. So this method is an array method. So the find index array method. So real quick, method. And what this does is it finds and returns the index. I'm sure is what that says. Returns the index, but index from where? Of the first element in an array. So of the first element in an array. So that meets the criteria. So that meets the criteria. So it's not always necessarily the first one, but it's the first one that ends up popping in that meets the criteria. So specified by provided testing callback function. So if no such element is found, the method returns -1. So that is also something that I need to write. So if none is found, it returns 1. That's pretty cool. Or -1. Oops. Returns -1. You said, I'm actually wondering if I should do this whole course for fun. I don't have a certification, so might as well get one and learn a few new things. I mean, you might as well. I mean, there's nothing to really lose. The callback should return a truthy value to indicate a matching element has been found and a falsy value otherwise. So the callback should return a truthy value if it's found, yes, and then falsy if not. So that's understood. I don't need to write too much about that. Let's just get right into the coding here. We got data, ARR, index, index, bro, please. Like, can it uppercase? And then we're going to assign it the value of task data. And we're going to copy and paste just because we are developers. So inside of here, this damn fly's all up in my face. Find index item. So then within the arrow function, check if the ID property of the item is strictly equal to, wait, whoa. Within what arrow function? We didn't make no damn arrow function. Oh, is this supposed to be an arrow function? Unless they're saying, so use the constant declare variable and then assign it this for the method. Pass in an arrow function with the item. Oh, okay. They wanted me to do it here. So now I'm lost, but it's okay. We're going to figure it out. So we're going to go here and then do something like this, meaning this needs to disappear and it's probably going to go in here. And then we need to drop this down. Then it's saying within it, check if the ID property of item is strictly equal to the ID property of current task. So we're going item.id is strictly equal to current task.id. How did I misspell that, please? What? Is this not what I wrote? Current task.id, item.id. I swear I don't even see the difference. But you know what? Maybe there is a difference. Maybe it's the way I had written it. I'm not sure. Let me just do this. And if that doesn't work, okay, so that didn't work. So that means I wrote that right. I probably wrote it in the wrong spot. Then, because item needs to be the perimeter. Should check if item.id, does it need a return? Oh, okay, I'm like, it needs something. Okay, there we go. Just needed a return. I try to tell my brother to focus on this, but he doesn't listen. It's going to be fun to watch. Oh, okay. Because are you on Twitch also? I do plan on going on Twitch also, but as of right now, no. I found this good website, though, where you're able to stream, multi-stream, I think, like on 3 things for free. So I was going to do Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, but I do have to just like install it, and today would probably be the day when I do install it. So if you follow me on Discord or if you end up following me on Instagram, I can definitely let you know if I start on Twitch, because I know some people like to watch live streams there instead of YouTube, so definitely I can let you know. So we got const task obj, so that's object, and then we're going to assign this an empty object, and then below that add a console.log. So if y'all are new here, man, I've been learning how to code for 144 days. I know on the screen it says 143, but it would be, for me to fix that, it's an easy fix, but it's like, I kind of just want to code it. So open up the console to see the empty log. So let me type this in, and then I think I got to do this to see it. I think it's running right now, so I either did this wrong or they're lost, honestly. But we're going to see. We're gonna have to see. But it says, hey, can you show me what you wrote for step 11? What I wrote for step 11? I think it was this one right here. Oh, so they don't even need the return. Oh, I'm stupid. It was because freaking I keep forgetting that it self returns. I forgot what it's called. It's an implicit return. So I didn't even have to write return. I could have just implicitly returned it without putting the brackets. That's crazy. That is crazy. So what the hell do we do here? Okay, so maybe they don't want that. They probably just want this. Wait, what the hell? What is going on? Oh, I just erased it. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, why would I console.log it as if it was a function? I don't even know why I did that at first, but I fixed it. Make sure you'll end up hitting that subscribe button, man. We were so close to 1,410. My bad. Actually, let me go and fix a couple of those things. So now I'm just going to fix the day real quick because we're day 144, y'all. We are so close to month 5. Isn't that crazy? So close to month 5. I'm just going to real quick switch this sub goal. So my sub goal amount, I just want it to be, I mean, maybe we could do 1,420, but we're already at 1,409, which is pretty damn sick. We're going to put 2026, start that. Perfection. Alrighty, sorry, I just wanted to switch that up a little bit. So it says inside task object, add an ID property name. So you said, yeah, don't use that for that. You will need to return, which is just such a, no, I know, man. That's why I need to stop. I don't know why I keep doing it. But granted, they passed it through. If they didn't pass it through, I would have figured that out. Plus putting them in this doesn't hurt, but it'll work without it too. Well, right now though, they're making me put it in there. So even if I put it without it, they probably wouldn't even accept it as the true answer until they teach me. So like that's something that I kind of don't like with free code camp sometimes. Is like if I do something that's like a step ahead, then let it pass. But they literally would not let it pass. So like the fact that they still kept it inside of here, yeah, they wouldn't let it slide. They would not let that slide. So inside your task object, add an ID property name for the value, use the value of the title input. Whoa. So for the value, use the value of the title input. So, okay, sorry. Add an ID property. Oh, they literally mean an ID property. And then put the value of this. Okay, sorry. That was a little bit like, I forgot we were writing inside of objects. And then to see the new result, click on the add button, then add a title, and click on the add task button and open up the console to see the result. So add a title, add task. So this is my result. I don't think that was supposed to be my result. Oh, it was supposed to be dot value. Okay, I was like, what the hell is happening? Okay, now let me try. Unless I still did that wrong, honestly. Okay, still popping up. Oh, it says read though. So then that means it worked. Okay, as I say, that means it worked. Show free code camp, it's not that deep. No, big facts. Because especially too, like if I'm jumping a couple steps ahead, it's like, then I don't know, like I have no idea. Sometimes that's just how they be sometimes. So the user should be able to put a title with upper and lowercase letters, but for the ID, the value should all be lowercase. So update your title input dot value to be lowercase, which we already know how to do. Oh, we already have it written. You can use the dot to, if I can spell, to lower. Actually, can I do it like this? Or would I need to put it somewhere else? To lowercase, and then to see the result, click on the add new task, then add walk dog in uppercase. All right, well, I'm not doing walk dog. Okay, fine. Walk dog in uppercase. Oh, I must have miswrote something. Hold on. That couldn't be it. Okay, there we go. Walk dog. I guess that was it, honestly. I guess that was it. But we ended up getting that. Alrighty, so right now your ID value is a lowercase string. By the way, y'all, if you're new here, the more steps I solve, the closer I get to receiving my certification. So it'd be pretty dope if you decided to follow along with me on this journey. I do a bunch of different things on this channel as well. But right now your ID value is a lowercase string, but the final result should be hyphenated. So start by chaining the split method to the title input.value to split the string into an array of words. For the separator, use a space character with the quote. So to see the new result, click on the add new task button, then add a title of walk dog and click on the add task button, open up the console to see the result. Let's slow that down. Start by chaining the dot split method to the title input. So now they want me to do dot split method, and then they want me to put this with a space. To see the new result, now do the walk dog and then open up the console to see if that's inputted. So let's go walk dog. Yes, it is. That means we ate. Come on now. Come on now. Let's keep this pushing. Now that your ID is an array of words, you can use the join method to, okay, so now they're making us hop on this wave here. I kind of like it. So the join method, we're just going to put this, I think, is what they want me to do, a hyphen. So to see the new result, do it again. Okie doke, let's go. Walk dog, add task. Oh, I must have messed up somewhere. Dot join. Do they want me to close it or something? Unexpected token. Unexpected token. What is unexpected here? Now that your ID is an array of words, you can use the dot join method to return the string back. Oh, do they want me to get rid of split? Do they want me to get rid of split? I mean, they didn't say to. You can use the dot join method to turn this back into something, which is what I did. You should chain join to this. Oh, and these quotes. How was I missing that? That's so embarrassing. How was I missing the quotes? Whatever. So did you build the palindrome checker? Oh, no, I did not. I have not. I'm waiting on the projects to do them at a later date. Just because with the projects, I learned that I tend to just like half-ass it. Because basically, all they do is have certain steps of the project. And as long as you solve those steps, even if it doesn't make sense, you could check it off. So I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to be able to actually put my all into it and make it look nice. So I'm probably going to do it at the end. Like all the projects just at the end. So there's one last thing you will need to do to make this ID unique. But first, place the entire value below inside an embedded expression. But first, place the entire value below inside of an embedded expression like this $sign. So the entire thing starting at the ID. And then wrap the value in template strings in the next step. Okay, so I'm assuming they want me to do it completely. But it needs to be in backticks. Oh, wait, I forgot. Is it backticks after or before? Oof, I can't remember. Is it backticks after or before? Okay, I think it's before. Because that didn't work. I mean, after. Okay, that didn't work either. Damn. Okay, hold on. I think I'm misunderstanding the assignment here. So you want me to wrap what? It's the last thing we'll do to make the ID unique. So instead of it probably being here, it probably needs to be here. If anything. But then, like I said, I'm still confused exactly where they want my backticks at. Because then if this doesn't work. Okay, there we go. It's after. Okay, I knew it was, I mean, not after. I knew it was before, but I guess I put it on the ID. It says, which editor are you using? I mean, I use Visual Code, but as of right now, though, they do have, this is just what they give you on the website. So, if we're talking about currently what I'm using on the screen, this is just what they give you on the website. You said look at, okay, but let me just keep this pushing. Give me a second. So we're at 1,409. Y'all, be super dope if we can get one subscriber to push that to 1,410. That'll be super dope. So to make the ID more unique, add another hyphen and use date now. Date now returns the number of milliseconds elapsed since January 1st. Oh, that's actually pretty sick. What the heck? Step 18. I mean, I probably could have seen that, but date now. Just in case if I don't have a note for it already. But it returns number of milliseconds elapsed since January 1st. So elapsed since January 1st. That's actually super damn cool. So to see the new result, click on the add new task button, then add the title walk dog and open it up. So let's see. Walk dog, it's a dash. Wait, do they even want me to do something? What the hell? To make it more unique, add another hyphen. Oh, okay. They want me to add it here. So now they want me to do uppercase D, which is so weird to do, but okay, understood. Now. And that still didn't work. So exactly where did you want me to add it? Oh, wait, we need to do... Oh, wait. Actually. Oh, so no dot, you do a dash. Is it separate? Oh, okay, so it does need to be inside of a separate template literal. Okie doke, okie doke, okie doke. So we're gonna do this, and then I don't know if I need to put it in a hyphen because it's technically already wrapped inside of a hyphen. I mean, inside of a backtick. But I'm assuming we probably would have to. And then which one is this one? This one? Damn, where would I put that? Is it supposed to be back here? No, that wouldn't make sense. Why would we be doing two backticks back here? I think it's supposed to be here, but it didn't run. You should add the dash date now, which we got. Open that up. And then close that off. So don't forget it needs to be inside of a template string. Template string. Da, 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 da. Why is that not working? I'm lost. Don't forget it needs to be inside of a template string. Test it. Real quick, I'm gonna just do this. I'm just gonna do this, copy that. And then just in case, let me regroup. See if I might have mistyped anywhere. I guess I didn't, but I know it needs to be in a backtick. But then maybe I'm putting the backtick in the wrong spot. Yeah, but no, that wouldn't make sense to put a backtick inside. So unless I'm supposed to be messing with the other stuff, to see the new result, click on this. Or maybe you don't need it at all. Oh wait, no. Okay, I guess you do. Unexpected token. The console.log. So what does this need to not be here? And then we just put it here? But then I don't even understand. Hold on, let me see if I messed something up. I probably deleted something because everything just started looking crazy for some reason. So let me regroup. I'm going to do a dash. And then you do the dollar. Wait, no. You do the backtick, you do the dollar, this. Then you're doing date, dot, lowercase now. Open this up, and you are gonna close it. Okay, so I'm just still back where I'm at. I guess I'm not gonna understand this whatsoever. Oh, you know what, actually? Maybe my backtick needs to start here. Okay, never mind. I'm just lost. I mean, it looks a little better, but I'm lost. I don't see. Cause I'm doing the dash, dollar sign, yada yada, tomfoolery. And then yeah, when I do that, that doesn't help. You're getting there. I don't feel like I am. I feel like I wrote it perfectly fine in actuality, but I guess I didn't. Yeah, nope. I don't think I'm gonna get this one. Oh, you know what? I think I might have just figured it out without needing help. I think this needs to close off here. Oh no, never mind. Thought that would have made sense. Because you're doing the quote thing. That needs to close off. Okay, yeah, no. I don't get it. Let me reset. I'm a little bit lost. I'm not sure, though. Because that's probably the only thing I could think of is maybe you would just do it next to this. Because if you're going to close it, why would it all be wrapped inside? But apparently that's not the case. I mean, also, too, I'm just thinking about it. It looking like this, I just feel like it doesn't make sense. Unless the dash is supposed to be inside of it. But I don't know, man. I don't know. This is quite confusing. Paste, and then I think you need to, oh wait, I have to do the dollar sign. And you close it off with a backtick. I mean, I would not know. Unless you don't need the dash. And then it's kind of like this. Well, this would need its own backtick. I guess you would need the dash. Unless the dash comes inside of here. Yeah, no. Okay, we're gonna need help. I tried my hardest. We're doing too damn much. So, what did they do? They closed it off. Oh, and they just console.logged it. So maybe this code is close. You should add it to this. Don't forget, it needs to be inside the template literal. I tried adding it to every position possible. Did I forget the dash at the front? They did plus. Got it. Had to remove the plus and that. So he did a plus, and then he said had to remove the plus and that. So what? We're removing this? You know, I'm happy. I'm happy it's solved. I'm happy it's solved, but man, that was something. That was something. Have you ever tried Codex? No, I have not. You said I have tried Pokédex. Does that count? I am dead. No, I've never tried Codex. Damn, that was something else. So now it is time to add the remaining properties. So that was so easy, and I sat there for minutes on some easy shit. Like, I'm pressed. I'm not even playing. I'm just pressed. Hey, y'all, we hit 1,411. That's what's up. Thank y'all to the new subs. Thank y'all to the old subs, keeping this live popping. That is what's up. Now it's time to add the remaining properties to the task object. So retrieve the values from the title input, date input, description input fields, and then save them in the properties, title, data, description of the task object. So we got this. Hold on. Add a new task and open up the console. Okay, real quick. Retrieve the values from the title input and save them in the properties. Why am I getting lost? Oh, okay. I was getting lost, but for no real reason. Because remember, we're doing the ID. I just need to do the title, and then this just needs to equal this. I think, and then I think we're getting the value. So I think we're doing dot value. Wait, no, you don't do that. I think you do comma. And then it's supposed to be date, and then this is supposed to be date, input, dot value, comma, and then this is supposed to be description, and then description input dot, if I could spell. Bro, did I not uppercase any of my inputs? Oh, I did the first one, but I'm like, dot value, and then oh, hold on, now that just threw me off, because now it's saying save them in the properties, title, date, and description of the task object. Oh, this is the task object, never mind. Then add a new task and open up the console. Read. Perfect. That is super good. That is super good. We're getting closer. We're getting closer and closer. Have we? I don't think they didn't teach me about local storage yet, right? Is this all about it? It's all about local storage. Now that we finished that, we can delete this. I love me a little bit of an easy task. That is what I'm talking about. It says, now that you have obtained the values from the input fields and generated the ID, you want to add them to your task data array. Actually, I'm probably going to stop here because I already got to end up popping off a live today. I would have loved to continue streaming a little bit longer. Actually, you know what? Today, I have nothing to do today. Actually, I'm going to stream a little bit longer. Let's keep it pushing. Now that you've obtained the values from the input fields and generated an ID, you want to add them to your task data array to keep track of each task. However, you should only do this for the task if it is new. If the task already exists, you'll set it up for editing. This is why you have the data r index variable, which provides the index of each task. So create an if statement with condition data array equals -1. With the if statement, use the unshift method to add the task object to the beginning of the task data. Then we got to take a definition right here. We're in step 21. So step 21, we got to do an unshift method, which defined as an array method that is used to add one or more elements to the beginning of an array. So that's super dope. So you know what? Scream until you finish the course, including the project. Oh, hell no. Do you know how long that would be? That would be insane. Hey, what's up, Linux? What is up? It says, what site is it that this is, sorry. What site is this you're using? I'm using Free Code Camp. It is, oh, you know, I always thought the Free Code Camp symbol was always on the screen, but it's not. So I see exactly why people ask me. But yes, I'm using Free Code Camp. And it gives you a free certification, and it's all free. You can literally just do it. Pretty cool. So right now I need to do an if statement. Oops, not typing anything at all. An if statement that has the condition of data array index negative error is equal to -1. And then use the dot shift method to add the object, add the task object to the beginning of the task data array. That's a little bit confusing of what they're legitimately asking me to do. So like, I understand they want me to do something. Let me just try to break it down. Use this to add the task object to the beginning of the task data array. So I'm confused on whether am I doing task data equals task data dot unshift task object, or am I doing task object dot unshift task data? That's why I'm getting confused. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna go task data, and I always do it the wrong way every time, so I should be going with my gut, or go the opposite way of my gut, because my gut always makes me do the wrong thing. Okay. Oh, so I did that right. I just misspelled object. Okay. Oof, I ate, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. I mean, you're welcome. I said thank you so much. You're welcome, you're welcome. Said Pokédex. Anyone live near Bristol? Says good luck with JavaScript. I'm here as well practicing C#. Oh my goodness, that's great, man. Hopefully you end up getting it down, and good luck for C# as well. Good luck, good luck. Thank you so much for the luck though, because truly JavaScript is one hell of a journey. I tell you that much. We're at 1,412. Thank y'all so much to the new subs. That is amazing, y'all. And oh no, I'll save that for the end of the stream. I'll save that for the end. Because I'm streaming a little bit extra today. I'm probably only going to stream, I want to say, maybe like an extra like 30, 20. I don't want to do too much extra because I still have to make a YouTube video for tonight. Which is crazy because I think a lot of y'all ended up voting for, let me see if I can go see my votes. A lot of y'all ended up voting for, unless it changed, but me posting my next IT video. Actually, you know what? It's still not even really voted for. Someone put your path deserves an introspection starting from the starting point. Evolution continues to be on a position trend. Would love to see them all. Okay, I love that people said that. So I'm probably gonna do more of like a coding motivation video. In all actuality. Says good luck, brother. You'll need it. Says new subscriber. Hey, that's what's up. Thank you for hitting that sub button, man. That is super cool. You're gonna be joining this journey. I do have a Discord in the description if you want to go and join. A couple of my subscribers are there. Well, like 54. I don't know why I said a couple, but we got 54 people in there that they love to chat it up, and we're gonna be doing some cool, crazy things in there at some point. Now that you have saved the task in the task data array, you should display the task on the page by looping through. So use the for each on the task data. It's like my button just never works. So we got dot for each. I'm gonna open this up. I gotta uppercase the E because none of my uppercases work. Prefer the freelance road. Hey, that's what's up, man. Me too. Me too. But I also voted for it for day 2 IT. No, yeah, as I said, a lot of people started voting for that. I mean, I think I'm probably gonna do, because right now it's kind of tied. It's tied between the day 2 of IT and then a coding motivational video. So, oh, Linux, you just subscribed too? Hey, that's what's up, man. Thank you so much, Linux. Thank you so much, Aslam. I don't know how to pronounce the rest of that, so I'm gonna just say Aslam. I think I got that right. Aslam, thank y'all so much for bringing some new subs. Super cool to have new faces, well, I guess I can't really see your face, so I guess new icons, new names, new comments. So we got for each task data. Then destructure ID, title, date, description as the perimeter. So I think to do that, I think you just do commas, right? Date and then description. Where did I go wrong? Oh. Wait a second. Actually, what would, no. I think it stays in here, but then I think you just add this in. Really? You should use this. Wait, what the hell is happening? So you're telling me I gotta get rid of this? No, yeah, see, that don't make sense. So it needs to be this. So I'm assuming maybe I'm doing a callback function? Oh wait, actually, you know what? I think it literally says that. My fault. So like that. But they don't like the way it looks or something. Actually, hold on, because what the hell is happening? I don't know what I did. We got ID. You should use the ID, title, date, description as the destructured perimeters of the for each callback function. Now that you've saved the task data dot for each. Use for each on task data. Then destructure ID, title, date as the perimeters. And don't return anything yet. Oh, so this is in the wrong spot. I'm lost as hell. Unless this is supposed to be like this. Oh. I mean, listen, if it takes a couple minutes to get there, as long as you get there, you got there. Okay? As long as you get there, you got there. You said, join the Discord. I'm sure it has some C# wizards in there. What do you mean wizards? C# people are the most relaxed programmers. People who do magic, not programming. Crazy. Alright, let's keep going. So using arrow syntax complete. Oh, I guess I took a step forward because they got rid of everything that I did. But okay. Using arrow syntax, complete the for each callback function inside the callback function body. Use this. But now that you all confused me, because now I don't know. I think I'm supposed to do it here. I think like that. Okay, yep, there we go. Then use an addition assignment to set inner HTML of task container to empty backticks. So we're going task containers dot inner HTML equals, and then what? Empty backticks. Wait, so what the hell do they want me to do a plus for? This is a callback function. Use an addition assignment to set the inner HTML of the task container to empty backticks. Oh, like this? Or they probably just don't want equal at all. You should use the addition assignment to set the inner HTML of task containers to an empty backtick. I'm confused. Oh. Okay, I misspelled. Said good luck. Thank you so much. Hey, what's up? Akansha. I don't know if I pronounced that right. What is up? Good luck to you. Thank you so much, Abdullah, I think, or Ahmed, I think is how you pronounce the last part. Not sure. I feel like they made it purposefully confusing. Lol. No, definitely. Yeah, it was plus equals. I just misspelled. I accidentally put an S after the container, so I just had to erase it. I don't know why I'd be doing that. Can I mode powers so I can, use them? Oh, I see where you're going, Aniket. So now I guess we're inside. Oh my gosh, I hate writing HTML inside of here. And if they make me have to do whatever it's called, bro, I'm gonna be so upset. So we gotta go div and then close the div. And then we need to give it a class of task. I hate this. Like, when are they gonna tell me that this isn't industry standard? Like, when are they gonna say it? Then the ID. To set the ID attribute of the div to the ID you destructured from the task data. No, tell me what the ID is. I'm not going to remember. What the hell? I'm not about to scroll back up. Oh, it's just straight up ID. We don't got to talk about this. We don't got to talk about Bruno, okay? I don't know if I'm going to need some backticks. I'm sure I do. ID. Or maybe not. Maybe we don't need backticks. Okay, fine. Shoot. Maybe I don't. Gosh. You should have this. It's running currently. I don't know why it's taking a minute. Probably they're like, what the hell was she thinking? Gotta tell me I did that so wrong. This is industry standard, depends on project and job. That's pretty true. That is pretty true. So I think I still did this wrong. So your div element should have the ID. This. I feel like I said, wouldn't it need a backtick? But they're not trying to take my backticks. So maybe not. Or maybe it's because it's already inside of one. Query div. Utilize template strings to set the ID attribute of the div to the ID. Yeah, so it's saying to utilize it. Where the hell am I going wrong? Where am I going wrong? Do they want me to do backticks like back here? Or do they want me to do backticks like at the ID? But that's even worse. Where the hell do my backticks go? Oh, wait a second. Why is my backtick even there? But then why do they keep adding two? You should have the ID of this. This is something else. It's just all syntax. It's just all syntax issues. Utilize the template string rules to set the ID attributes of the div to the ID you destructured from the task. So they made me put backtick. Oh wait, no, but that was because we had a backtick thing from there. No, I mean, hey, it's worth a shot. We have nothing to lose. Okay, that didn't work. We have nothing to lose at this point. Nothing is working. Okay, start it from here. I don't fucking know. I do not know. Okay, let me go here. I still don't get it. So it says if it's a React, it doesn't need backticks, but all of it has to be in another set of that. So use quotes backtick not work in HTML for putting variables. So use quotes, not backticks. Maybe that's the wave. I'm gonna try whatever you guys are saying. Oh, quotes was the wave. What was the other person saying? You were saying if it's React, it doesn't need backticks. Oh yeah, no, this isn't React. This is not React. So it's just quotes. You gotta be kidding me. This is why I'm talking about, like, because it's like, I don't think we should be writing HTML inside of JavaScript anyway. So it's like, I'm not gonna remember HTML rules unless I'm like in my HTML section. I hate writing HTML inside of JavaScript. And then like it's saying to do the strong thing. Like I don't even remember. Like I need to see it in HTML. I don't even know if you have to close strong. It's so weird seeing it here. Nor do I even know if I'm putting it in the right spot. Well, honestly, if title pops up, title should pop up. Okay, never mind. I screwed up already. It's okay. Bruh. Wait, okay, so use template strings to see or set its content to the title you destructured right before the content of the P element, create a strong. So then they basically want me to do it in here. Basically. I think I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't like the way they had me writing this already. And then, so now I learned you can only do quotes. I'm probably messing up with strong, to be honest. Oh. So no, it should have this. So what the fuck is this? Hold on. Now I'm confusing myself. So this is supposed to be here. But now it's saying create a P element and use template strings to set its content to the title you destructured. So right before the content of the P element, create a strong element. So what, they want me to put it here? And I don't know if you're supposed to close strong off. I'm still stuck on that. Like, it's so weird looking at it in JavaScript. It's throwing me off. I'm literally getting a headache. I don't know. Am I supposed to write it here? I'm not positive. I mean, the only thing I want to see real quick, you should interpolate the title as the text of your P element. You should create a strong element after the opening tag of your P element, your strong element. So what, strong isn't supposed to be in here at all? Okay, so I'm assuming strong is supposed to be separate. Never mind. I thought strong was supposed to be inside. So I'm assuming strong is supposed to be separate. And then your strong element should have the title text. No, there's no way strong is supposed to be separate. Strong is not even a fucking thing. Why am I getting so confused with my strong? Hold on. Close this off real quick. We're just gonna have to get this part down. Get my strong part down, because I don't know why I'm getting so confused. It's literally just HTML. All right, there we go. This is perfect. Now it's saying you should interpolate title as the text of your P element. So right here, I think. I think. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Jeez, I don't know why I was like going through it there. I knew the answer. And my bad. If I wasn't looking at the comments, it's because I think I started noticing that you guys are probably giving me the answer before I ask for it. So I just like to solve it by myself. So I didn't want to go and look. Yeah, see, I figured. That's why I wasn't looking. So by the way, because I'm assuming some of y'all are new, if y'all are new here, unless I ask for help, don't give me help. I could definitely do it myself. Or try to do it myself at least. I want to try my hardest first, because if I feel like I'm right there and I think I could figure it out, I want to try it. But if I can't figure it out, then I literally will tell y'all, somebody give me the answer. So if I don't look at the chat as I'm solving, it's probably because I assumed you wrote the answer, which is definitely what happened. We said, what this is Vanilla.js. It does not look like it. No, yes, it is Vanilla.js, but for some reason they have me writing HTML inside of my JavaScript. I don't know why. It says, is this Code Academy? No, this is Free Code Camp. Oh, someone already answered you. It says, I'm in the industry from last 6 years. I still remember HTML Vanilla.js. Hey, that's what's up, bro. That is what's up. So this is plain Vanilla.js. What is it? What is off about it? Honestly, that's a flex if you haven't been using JS much for those years. I hate JS. It's so slow. So I had 6... It says, yes, close up strong, blah, blah, blah. It says, I saw the script JS, but I haven't used JS that much, and this looks like some rendering from frameworks that I don't know JS implemented. Oh, no, I think this is fine. I don't know why they're making us do this kind of weird stuff, but it says, best way to learn is to struggle through it. No, yes, big facts. So similarly to the previous step, create another P element. Oh, wait, no, come on, don't say similar. Like, I don't want to do it again. That's the problem. Oh, honestly, I think I could just copy and paste. Hold on. Copy and paste. And then we just got to switch it to date. Hey, hold on. I'm getting excited because when they make it a little bit easy, then that's where the fun begins. Just getting excited. Oh, I still did that wrong? How did I do that wrong? It says interpolate date. Oh, okay. I was going to say, don't play me. I was like, I definitely did that right. So now do the same thing for description. Come on. At this point, you don't even got a code. Let's go description. Just copy and paste. I have such a bad headache. But I think it's because I've been feeling like off today or yesterday. Oh, oof. Description. Yes, ma'am. Keep it pushing. I've had days I've almost cried and threw my laptop while learning JS. I still feel like it. No, the thing is like, I don't even get upset when it comes to learning JavaScript. I get upset when it comes to like me trying to do something I know is supposed to work, and then it's like, it doesn't even have to be JavaScript. Like, for instance, like me trying to do the whole git bash thing earlier today, I like literally wanted to punch my laptop, and the first thing I remember, like I have to remind myself when I feel like that is like, you're just gonna break your laptop and then you're gonna have to buy a new one. And then like, that's just gonna be really expensive. It's gonna be super unnecessary. So then I'm like, yeah, no, let's not do that. Oh wait, no, that's the class. Oops. We gotta do button like this. Then we gotta go class like this. We gotta do button. And then set the text for the first button to be edit. Okay. So for the first button. Wait, do you even need to close button? I mean, honestly, who cares? Button. Can I please click the right button? And then this needs to be edit. and then we're gonna copy and paste and basically do the same exact thing. But, oops, what the hell? But for my button, delete. Perfection, on to the next. I think now, wait, what new buttons did we just add? Oh, we got discard. Oh my gosh, wait, that's pretty sick. Cancel. What the hell? I don't even remember making that or doing that. Oh wait, actually, yes I do. That was a little bit earlier. Says, I have had days, oh wait, you said, well, I get reminded I can't afford a new laptop. No, yeah, big facts. No, that's what I'm saying. That's like, that's literally how I feel. I'm like, if I break my laptop off of this thing that I could probably get through in like a few seconds, it's like I just wasted so much of my money for no apparent reason, bro. Yo, we're almost at 1,420 subscribers. Y'all really are goated today. Oh my goodness. Getting new subscribers left and right. Make sure y'all join the Discord. Join my Instagram. It's super dope on both platforms. After adding the tags to the page, you should close the form model. So to use this, we got this task form. I love me a little bit of an easy task. Why am I never uppercasing? Class list. Do they want me to toggle? Oh yeah, they do. And then toggle hidden goated. Bro, stop playing with me. Come on. I honestly don't even know what we're doing, but let's just see how far we got. We're gonna walk dog. We're gonna choose a date. We're gonna choose today. Walk the dog. Imagine that saying that. Oh, it works now. Now we can't edit. We can't delete. That's nice. Then we click this button. Oh, first of all, why is it saying everything that we've went through? We can cancel and we can do another task. We're gonna walk to, oh shoot, why did that add 3? Hold on, let's go again. Oh my gosh. It just keeps adding more and more stuff. I think it adds like, when you click once, I think it adds 2. So we're gonna walk the dog about 10 times today. Understood, at the same time. Actually, they should have put a time. You should have been able to put like, not a date, like maybe you could put a date, but then also put like 12 p.m. You know what I mean? I think that would have been super dope. This is all right for me. It's time to sleep. New working day comes. Have fun with JS. Don't break the industry with a new JS framework anyway. No, yes. All right, I'll see you later, man. Good night. Hope you have a good sleep. Because you should add those on-screen alerts for the subs. I know. I do have it. I just think what happens is if your YouTube account is oh, then also too, I have it real quick. Give me a second. It's supposed to be up here for one. But if your YouTube account is on private or like you don't want people to know that you subscribe to them, it doesn't pop up on the screen. So that's what I've started noticing. So unless you want your account, like, because I think I just fixed it now. So this person subscribed 8 minutes ago. Oh, there we go. Jarek. I think I clicked it twice, so my bad. But Jarek, thank you so much for the subscribe. And then the rest, it doesn't show nobody else's name but his name. I accidentally clicked it twice. My bad. But it says, if you attempt to add another task now, you'll notice that the input fields retain the values you entered for the previous task. Oh yeah, that's what I just said. Because if I do walk dog, click it again, walk dog is still there. And then it also adds one extra one. So how do we fix that? To resolve this, you need to clear the input fields after adding the task. So instead of clearing the input fields one by one, it's a good practice to create a function that handles clearing those fields, which you can call this function whenever you need to clear the input fields again. So use the arrow syntax, and we're going to call this the const reset. Sorry if I was reading super fast. I don't know why I was, but... Oh, did I mess up? So use this to create a reset function and set it to pair of curly brackets. Use const and an arrow syntax to create a reset function. Oh, my equals. Oof. I almost started panicking. I missed my equal, but my equal syntax, whatever the heck you'd call that. Can we hit 1,420? Hey, we just got 1,417. That is what's up. Hey, we're almost there, man. 3 more subs away. This has been a goated stream today. Goated stream. And by the way, tomorrow's stream, we're going to be building a project. I'm not too sure what it's going to be called. I think it might be the football card project. It's going to be super sick. So definitely A. But I might want to do it with basketball. That would be goated if I could do it with basketball. But inside the reset function, set each value of the title input, date input, description input to an empty string. Got you. So they want me to do this. I got this. Ready? I think, wait, hold on. Dot value equals, and then I think empty string, I think, is what they want me to do. So then now we're going date input dot value equals empty string. Oops. And then we gotta do it again. Can I just click the right button? Then we gotta do, I hope I'm doing this right. Description. Nope. Input dot value. I'm really hoping I'm not misspelling description here. Description dot value, I believe, is how it's supposed to go. Also, use the class list hidden on the task form. Wait, use the class list? Oh wait, never mind. I think it's dot class list dot toggle hidden is what they've been making us use, and set current task form to an empty project. So current task. How did I do that twice? Task to an empty object. That's because at this point, current task could be filled. Okay, we tore that one up. Will you use API, and can you open Codex? I don't have Codex. I do not have Codex. I don't even know. I am honestly not even gonna lie. I don't know what Codex is. I would love an explanation. And then it says, will you use API? And at some point in the future, I'm not too sure when. So remove the existing code toggling the class hidden on task form and call the reset function instead. Ooh, so now that we finally did the reset function, all we gotta do, what the hell? All we gotta do is this. Yes, that is really goated. Basically, in JavaScript, if you can make anything into a function, just do it. It'll be easier. Instead of rewriting the code multiple times, make it a function, throw it at the end of everything. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be crazy. That'd be insane. Does this work? So if I do walk dog, wait, hold on. Okay, so please walk my dog. So these two buttons still don't work, so that's something that we're working on. But let's see if we, oh, now it erased, so now we can do read. But what's still weird is that it's, for some reason, it's still added a third walk dog. Like, I'm legitimately confused. Is FreeCodeCam gonna mention this, or are we just gonna keep... This is honestly the array and the object operations you have done. You easily can use APIs. Okay. Hey, maybe I could. Also, remove the existing code toggling the class hidden. Okay, so delete. And then call the reset function. Is that it? Oh, really? That was it? I just wanted to see if I was, like, done. That's because when you click the discard button, everything in the input fields go away. Should go away. So have we fixed our issue yet? I don't think so. Because when we do walk dog, at least it deletes now. But then you do this, and walk dog gets repeated twice. I go read. Now, walk dog got repeated again. Oh, wait, no. Now read got repeated twice. So you should display the cancel and discard buttons to the user only if there's some text present in the input field. So start by removing the confirm show model line. Gotcha. Then inside the closed task form event listener, write some logic to check if there was a value in the title input, date input, or this input. If any of those inputs have a value, then use the show model method on confirm close dialog. Otherwise, if there are no changes, call the reset function to clear it. Honestly, are they asking me to do a damn if statement? Like, what the hell? Or a for loop? Like, what? Whatever. We got this. I don't think that's what they're asking. I think they're being straight. Can I uppercase my buttons for 1 second? Why did I just equal 3 times? Bro, I'm just gonna type slow. If I still fumble this, typing this slow, and I think I wrote the wrong thing. I'm so mad. Okay, now from here, we're gonna type slow. Write some logic to check if the value in title.input, so that immediately means value. If any of those inputs has a value, then use the show model. Wait, do they want me to do an if statement, actually? Because at first I was just kidding. Or a for loop? If any of the input values has this, then, oh my gosh, they do want me to do an if statement. I was just kidding. Wow. Like, I thought they would have said it, like, out loud, like, do a if statement. I mean, I guess technically they said if. So if any of those, honestly, wait a second, because now this is gonna confuse me. Because it's easy for me to go title input dot value is equal. Wait, no, that still doesn't make sense actually. What the hell am I putting inside of my if statement? But then I know that I'm doing else. And then if it doesn't equal, hold on. So if any of those values are true or has a value, then use show modal method on here. Otherwise, if there are no changes, called reset. So then this would be here. Reset function would be my else. But then here would be then do the show method. So I know what this is. I'm just confused about my condition. Bro, model. Okay. I'm confused about my condition. So my condition... Oh, honestly, do I just write it? Because I don't think you have to put equals true. Or equals value. Because what the hell would you even... And then does it have to be dot value? Or can I just go date input? I think I have to do dot value. Description. Input. I'm telling y'all, I know I'm doing this wrong. So if any of the input fields has a value, then the confirmation dialog should display it. Otherwise, the reset should be called. Okay, so we got that. So maybe value is what we need to do. But then that looks funky. Like, I don't know if you're able to do dot value, comma. Yeah, no. So yeah, that looked funky. I already figured. Maybe there's a shorter way to do this. If it has a value. Because you can't just put equals value. Value's not even declared. Value is not even declared. I'm confused by my condition. If there's a value in the title input, date input, or... Oh! Hey, do y'all see that? I just witnessed that. Okay, that's what they're saying. Damn, so wait, was I right? And I was just supposed to do this? That's the or sign, right, y'all? I'm not positive. And then I'm supposed to do 8 and input. Or the description field? Is that how that's supposed to go? Okay, maybe it's still dot value now. I'm not sure. Hold on, we're almost there. We're almost there. I could feel it on the tip of my... I could just feel it on the tip of my tongue. I ate, man. I feel so good about that. I feel so good about that. Oh my goodness. Y'all have no idea. I was not trying to look at the chat for nothing. I had a feeling somebody would have answered. Oof. Oh yeah, because you put check if there's any values or conditions. Yeah, because once you would have said that, I would have been screwed. So thank God I did not look at the comments. I did not look at the comments, but yes. Oh my goodness. I had to reread it, bro. You said, honestly, oh wait, no, you already read that. What course is this? Free code camp? Yes. Oh, nice. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Let's see my subscriber count. Y'all, we just hit it 1,420. That is what's up. We made it to step 35, y'all. So we made it pretty damn far, but we're coming to an end. We're coming to an end. If y'all have any questions, definitely ask them away. I live stream every single day. So if y'all want to catch me on tomorrow's live stream, should be at 12 p.m. EST. I don't know though, because it is my day off. So I might do it around 2. It really depends. But if you follow me on Discord or join my Discord, you should see when I'm going to be going live before I go live and also on my Instagram. So definitely go and definitely subscribe. Or, whoa, subscribe is crazy. I'm like losing my mind. Follow me on Instagram or join my Discord to see when I'm going to be going live. But if y'all have any questions, it could be anything about me or it could be anything about my code, anything about my journey, right? As you could see at the top here, we got day 144. You want to know about all those damn days, what I've been doing? Ask away. Said how many more steps? There are a lot of steps. I actually showed y'all in the last stream, but I don't know if people weren't paying attention. but there's a lot of steps left for me. I've only passed the first project, like the first certification project, but I haven't done it yet, but I've only passed it by a little bit, and then we're coming up on the second one, so, and then there's 5. So whatever's in between that, a couple of them like 100 steps, a couple of them are 60. So honestly, it should be a long time before I really pass it. You said, what do you do? If you mean for work, or do you mean for coding? If you mean work, I work at a warehouse job. If you mean coding, I want to become a web developer, but a freelance web developer, perhaps. Don't really want to join a company. That's not my forte, at least in that area. Like, I just feel like I want to do it more as a side hustle, probably make a couple, like $300, $400 a month, and pursue something else. In that something else, I'm kind of leaning a little bit more towards cybersecurity. It looks quite interesting to me. Thank you for the subscribe, hitting the subscribe button, Marianne. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but I didn't notice. I don't know if it popped up on the screen and I missed it. But no, yes, thank you for hitting that subscribe button, man. Truly. But yeah, so that's pretty much my goal on here, and I'm gonna give you all a little bit about me. So it's day 144. That means we're coming up on month 5. We got a couple more days before we get to month 5, which is super sick. You said make a website for your warehouse. They already have one. And the website is huge, so they would definitely be like, girl, we ain't touching your website. But if you mean for fun, I think that would be pretty sick. But no, yeah, it's a big company, so I don't think they would want my website. But if you mean for fun, I could definitely do that. Probably wouldn't be able to do it on camera though, because I don't want nobody knowing where I work, or where, like, stuff like that. So, but it'll be a pretty sick idea. But they do a lot of stuff though, like on their websites. I'm like, I don't even think I could compare trying to make a damn website like that. Like, it would take so much energy for me. It would be insane. But for day 144, man, we have been learning everything about web development without really touching frameworks or libraries or AI, right? I don't want to use, like, I use ChatGPT as a mentor, but I don't like to use, like, Cursor, for instance. Anything with AI being connected to my code, I don't like it, because I just know me. I know myself. I would sit there and let AI do the rest of the work. And it's like, no, so I don't try to introduce those things too early into this learning as of right now. But I've just been learning literally everything that comes with web development, man, and to the point where I feel like I know enough to basically, really make websites and make money off of it. But right now I'm practicing on my speed, and then I'm trying to get a little bit more better with JavaScript in the sense of for my computer science degree, which I plan on getting in the future. You said, show us the doll. The teddy bear. Oh no, stop. Don't talk about the teddy bear. Listen, we don't talk about him. No, I'm just playing. I mean, if y'all really want to see him, I like him just because he's blue and he fits the theme of my room. As you can see, like, my curtains are blue over there. This is blue. I have LED lights that I be making blue, but this is Teddy, bro. And he smells like chocolate. I love Teddy. Teddy is super dope. Like, truly. He said, yeah, that totally makes sense. No need to dox yourself. No, yeah, big facts. But calling this a doll, though, we don't call teddy bears dolls. This is crazy. Imagine I just have him here, or I just have him, like, on the side the whole time. That would be insane. But no, yeah, I love this teddy bear. I literally do not touch it at all. Like, it's, like, super clean. Because, for some reason, every time when I was younger and I used to get teddy bears, or I used to get stuff like this, they used to always get dirty. I'm like, I probably just had that dude everywhere. I don't even know what it was. That's good, bear. I could tell just by seeing him. No, yes, I take care of him. He eats, everything is good. He's good. Isn't that right? And then that nigga just turns. Yo, I would lose my mind. Bro. Literally run. Oh, I didn't even notice people were commenting on people commented on my post. Oh, and my YouTube video. Oops. I always be missing it. I literally noticed it last minute. So that you got a subscriber from Corella. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but hey, that is cool, man. I love having subscribers from different places around the world. Y'all have no idea how amazing that is. Like, oh, that is so cool. That is so damn cool. Yes. But man, I just been documenting literally everything. So I kind of don't like dolls. They look creepy at night. Hey, they do. I mean, I feel like teddy bears are different though. Teddy bears are a little different. I mean, I think one time it scared me. I don't remember what it was, but it did scare. Yeah, you said bears are fine though. Yes. But dolls, yeah, no, I ain't playing with no dolls. Hey, listen, because if I see my doll standing up and sits back down, like, I'm running out of the house. Like, that's just not... I would never come back. I will leave everything here. I will think everything has been touched. Like, if I take something, I'm cursed. I ain't doing it. I'll run. Like, I do not like that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. That is not it for me. But y'all. Oh, and then also too on the side of this as well, if you're new here, I'm also trying to get into a little bit of IT. I'm not transitioning from web development, like I'm not leaving web development, but I do want to get into IT just to get my foot through the door in tech, get a little bit of, that experience, especially if I'm planning on going towards cybersecurity. I know cybersecurity and IT are a little bit different, but it's kind of in the same realm, if it makes sense. Like, but it's definitely different from each other. So I'm currently learning HTML and CSS. How is JavaScript looking to be? Honestly, JavaScript was hell, like hell in the beginning, and I think I really finally got myself to like really understand JavaScript more better. The only thing is I still with JavaScript, I still have a hard time building things from scratch, if that makes sense. Like I could build something from scratch, but I personally would have to make steps or take notes and like how am I gonna target this? I'll have to break it down in like text or in words like on my notebook and be like, okay, so if I need to make this button do this, then I'll have to break that down. So it still feels a little bit harder because it is more logical. Because for instance, if I'm making a website from scratch and I want it to look a certain way, I know how to do that with my HTML and my CSS without needing like tips, without needing a plan. Well, you probably want to plan it either way, but I could just dive into it. You know what I mean? But with my JavaScript, I'm still so stuck on like the planning part or the planning aspect of it. But it's like, and then just kind of going into it. So it's definitely difficult, but it's a little bit more harder for me in the sense of I do have less time to study JavaScript. Like when it's my days off, I do have more time. But when it comes to work 5 days out the week, 12-hour shifts, it's quite difficult to like really study. You really only get like an hour a day. You put learn frameworks, that would be a boost. No, definitely it would, but I feel like a part of me right now, just because specifically with JavaScript, I feel like I'd have a hard time still even doing it without frameworks. Like I have a hard time with vanilla and doing it like I said, without step by step, like without my own steps. That I feel like I don't want to jump into a framework and make it easier for me in a way or like boost it for me in a way until I know vanilla first. Like I want to be able to and not know everything in vanilla, but at least I want to know like the true vanilla like underneath and really understand that before getting into a framework. You said I never suggest learning frameworks without having more than decent JS. You'll never truly understand it unless you know what's happening under the hood. No, yeah, definitely. That's why for me I'm trying to like get it under there. Oh, my mother is calling me, y'all. My mother is calling me, so we might have to end up hopping off right now. I was gonna, chat it up for a few more seconds, but hold on. Give me a second, Mom. But yeah, so just give me, well, actually not give me a second. I am gonna hop off. We've been on for a little bit, you know what I mean? But I'll be seeing y'all later. Hope y'all ended up enjoying the stream. Thank y'all to the new subs. Thank y'all to the old subs. Deuces, you already know how we end the stream.